Hey everyone, this is Love Nails and I'm tuning back into you guys. I'm glad you guys are back. Please give this video a like if you enjoy it, and please subscribe. It really helps, us YouTubers out here. So what I'm doing right now is doing a fill-in of my client, and I am just currently dehydrating her nails. I already did the previous prep work ahead of time, and which is, for me at least, pushing back all the cuticles and filing around her natural nail and making sure to get all, just to buff the surface of the nail, not to file the nail per se, just to get rid of the oils in the nail. So I'm just right now I'm applying my primer, which is Bond Aid for the acrylic nails by OPI, and I'm just applying one coat on each of the fingers. Alright, as you can see, I am just preparing my acrylic and applying a small bead of acrylic to her pinky nail. You see me grabbing the acrylic and gently placing it on, because you don't want to press it in because it's going to push the acrylic into the cuticle. It's almost impossible to get the acrylic, once it dries, off of the cuticle, and it really can cause lifting, since the oils from your skin will make the acrylic start to lift. So you see I'm just smoothing it down, smoothing on the sides, and cleaning around the edges to make sure there's no acrylic drying around the cuticle to cause lifting. And I'm just going over to this ring finger next. She broke this finger, and applying a full set over just this finger since she broke this one. So what I'm going to start to do is apply the first ball of acrylic where the tip meets the natural nail, and smooth it all the way out to the tip of the nail, and making sure I wipe the sides so the shape could stay stiletto as my client wanted it to be. So I'm just going to continue to wipe the sides and get any additional acrylic, and wipe it off my brush, and just make this little shape really pop. A good tip, especially when applying acrylic, is to make sure that your client's nails are pointing down, so you won't have so many bubbles in your acrylic, and it'll just be better to, just to blend your acrylic and not have it to be so thick and have it to run over on the sides. So having it pointing down can really help with the problem if you have like acrylic running into the sides of the nails when you're applying it, or for some really runny acrylic. It's really a good tip to keep the fingers pointed down so it can just run to the end of the nail. And that's how you can also achieve the one ball method. It's a really big tip in doing the one ball method, is to keep the nail pointing down. So as you can see, I'm still applying beads to the nail that broke, just to make sure that I have a good apex for the nail, so breakage won't happen anymore. So the apex is the structure of the nail. It's a lot thicker than perhaps the tip of the nail and like the sides of the nail where you get your shape from. The apex is really important for building the nail, to make sure that it's a nail that'll be sturdy and your clients can wear for as long as they want to. Like, there's some nails out there that last months and months, and they show like 9 weeks growth and stuff. The key to having that is to have a really strong apex, but to still keep the nails looking sleek and beautiful. So you see I just moved on to the middle finger, just filling it in and doing the same thing that I did on the pinky, and it'll be the same way for the rest of the fingers. So I'm just doing the finishing touches for that now. You see when I put the bead on there, I kind of feather it out, so I don't press too hard, so the acrylic will be smooth and it'll be flat. So now I'm just moving on to the pointer finger. Her nails, when they grow out, they're yellow, so no, that's not a green, no, that's not any fungus, that's just her nail underneath, because her nails grow and they're really yellow. But they're growing really healthy and long. You see that they're almost as long as her nail enhancement. So I'm just finishing up the thumb, applying a small bead there and just spreading it out and feathering it, just like I was explaining before. And for filling in and for doing full sets, it's really, really important to make sure that your prep work is done correctly and that you remove all the oil and shine from the nail beforehand, because that's what can cause lifting and, you know, greenies, lifting, and then water going underneath it and all sorts of different problems and stuff. And, you know, so when you make sure that you do the prep work correctly, it doesn't even matter what kind of primer you use, just to make sure that you prep correctly, because prep work is really, really important. Well, that's about the end of this video, so please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and learned anything. Thanks, loves. Bye-bye.